What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today we'll be talking about how to shoot even with a really bad delay. I'm talking about this bad of a delay. And just a quick disclaimer that this one here are just basic tips, so try not to expect some, mind-blowing or advanced techniques here, but these are the stuff that works for me even from the past years. And by the way, if I missed something and you want to chip in some ideas, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section down below so others can see. So now let's get right into it. So first, and I think one of the most important one, if you have these kind of latency or maybe worse, just accept that it's really hard to have a Playshot type build. For me personally, in the last 4 years, my builds are either a stretch big or a slasher that can shoot for a bit. This year my main build is a stretch big, and last year my main build is a slasher, which is this one, which has around 78 point rating if I remember correctly. And I can only settle on these types of shots, like step backs and stuff, and open shots. I can't really adapt to those super quick left-right pull-ups with these kind of delay. But again, that's just me. Maybe some of you guys are too good, maybe you can still do it, but I think the better population of community can relate to what I experience. It is just hard to be a play shot with a really bad delay. Next one, pick a release that has obvious visual cues. Pick something that there's a lot of things going on, so you can have lots of points on the animations that you can use as a reference. For me personally, I like releases that has 2 motions. And for those of you who don't know what 2 motions releases are, those are releases that cock the ball back before pushing it for the release. And here you can see, since there's a lot of stuff going on, I have lots of reference to release the shoot button. Next one, in relation to visual cues, try to be more particular on your shot selection or spots on the floor where you shoot. I always try to avoid the shoot at the middle because the visual cue is not really visible in that spot. And here you can see the obvious differences. At the middle, it's hard to see the cockback of the animation, the push, or even the release. While at the wings or at the corners, everything is really visible. Next one, in relation to shot selection, as much as possible, only take open shots. You have a huge delay, so you don't want your jump shots to be penalized by the contests. And for you to avoid contests, you need to choose a base or release that has good challenge reduction. And for you to find a good base and release, you can look it up on my base and release series on my channel. Everything will be there. Now for the next one, remove your shot meter. Aside from the boost that you can get on removing it, using the shot meter can sometimes be confusing. I made a test some weeks ago, and here you can see, depending on the mode, shot meter is synced differently with your shooting animation. And here you can see, on the perfect world where latency is not that much, like on Blacktop, you will feel the shot meter at this point of the animation. On Gatorade courts, it's around here. On beach courts, it's around here. And on real game, it's around here, so it's not accurate. So try not to keep the shot meter if you will only rely on the visual cue anyway. I know some players do it, so I really advise not to do it. Now for the next one, the visual cue settings. This one here is really a personal preference, but the settings that I really advise is to use either push or release. But I think push is much better. So again, if I miss something and you want to chip in some tips, just leave it in the comment section down below so others can see. So that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.